Hey everyone, it's Joel and Sebastian, and welcome to another Geek Studio review. We are sitting inside a 2025 Tesla Model 3. So why are we sitting inside a Tesla Model 3?
Yeah, so we just drove it, we just reviewed it, and this has FSD on it currently.
Yes.
As part of the trial that they kind of gave all the hardware for cars.
Yep.
It's on the newest version as of time of filming.
Yep.
And I felt like, honestly, we could just do a video just kind of letting the car drive. Yep. And talking about kind of what it feels like to do it, the decisions are like. We can talk about some of the modes, just kind of give an overview of the current state of FSD as of filming.
Yep.
I put as of filming in here because I don't know that tomorrow Tesla doesn't release a different version that changes everything.
Yep.
But nonetheless, this is the state we're in now. We are in a church parking lot. Like I said, we just finished reviewing. We actually had FSD drive us here. Did a pretty good job. Yep. And now we're going to have FSD drive us back to
Evolve Auto. So I want to give a shout out to Colin and team over there for who just got this car in, for letting us kind of play around with it this morning.
So, so to kind of show off how this works now in FSD 14, I'm going to hit navigate. We are going to type in the recents Evolve Auto. Mm-hmm. It's going to give us the route. And so here it is. And before I hit this magic button, I want to kind of show off in here. So in autopilot now, you have these settings. So you have traffic aware, cruise control, auto steer, FSD like usual. Mm-hmm. It gives you stats now to tell you how much driving you've done in FSD since version 14.2. We've done 8.9 self-driving miles, 10 miles total since the car was updated. We actually updated it this morning. You have your options here. Do you want to require pressing the brake to start FSD, or you can just hit the button and it'll just do it. Boom. And you have your speed profile. So right now I have it in standard. As we drive it around, we'll kind of play around with that some. Basically, as you move up, it gets more aggressive.
Yes.
Right. And just to give you a little hint on how this is. So standard, when we drove it, was obeying speed limits, whatever. Yes. We had it in Mad Max for a little while, and it was doing 15 over.
I think standard let us go 5 over, because that's what I think it's because that's what the offset was.
We do still have the settings in here for offset, so we have relative speed limit 2 miles per hour over. So I wonder if absolute speed limit would have then told Mad Max. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, but we'll kind of play around with that some as we go on. There's some new controls in here, but at this point, I think we should just hit
Start driving.
My feet are away from the pedals completely. You can see it shifted. We've got turn signal on. It seems to be very happy with using turn signals. We do have it turned on. Ooh, lightning. Yep. So 2025. It doesn't have the door on the passenger side.
That's the newer one. You're right.
Anyway.
Interesting. Oh, we're not going that way. There were ducks in the parking lot.
There are
That's
geese.
Why. Geese in the parking lot. I was going to see what it was going to do with them.
So we're coming through. We're getting out of the parking lot. Pulled straight out of the parking spot. We're going to come up here immediately down a really steep driveway.
Hello, geese.
They show up as dogs on this visualization.
That's interesting. This is really steep.
There's no lane lines here, so I don't actually know if this is where we're supposed to be. So it's
bringing us in a different way, taking us out a different way.
Okay, it's going to get us out on 430. Yep. Interesting. So we're making a right on red. Cool. Boom, boom.
Stayed in the correct lane.
We're accelerating. We are, again, standard mode. So it shouldn't do anything too crazy in this current drive. We're getting over.
So pay attention to the end of this video, because if you watched our review of the Model 3 when we reviewed this video, it's kind of difficult to get into Evolve on the weekends.
Yes.
There's 3 entrances and 2 of them are closed.
It might just park out front.
It may just park out front. We shall see. So yeah.
We're accelerating at a good clip. Speed limit out here is 65. Got our turn signal on. It's being very respectful, very nice. And so we're getting on 430, and we're going to pretty much immediately take this exit to 40 East towards Memphis. And so out here, you can see we're doing a few miles an hour over, not anything too bad, not anything crazy.
Yep.
We're doing 3 over now, which is fine.
Yep.
I don't think anyone's going to get in trouble for that.
Shows you all the exits on the screen, where you're going, things like that.
Shows you where you're going. You've got your little map prop up. You've got the visualizations in FSD are just really good.
The rainbow road looks good. More rainbows. And if you're wondering, the FSD is synced to our ambient lighting too. So
it's also rainbowing on the ambient lighting. Yes. Anyway, so you can see we're slowing down at a good natural clip. We've got plenty of distance between the car in front of us. I'm going to click this over using the wheel, because you can do that now, over to Mad Max, just for funsies. Yes.
Now, can you control the distance between you and the cars or not?
I think it's it's just based on the profiles.
Like most HDA cars do.
Yeah, I think it's just based on those profiles.
Okay, gotcha.
So in Mad Max, I can definitely feel it is more aggressively accelerating.
On the acceleration, yes.
You can see it is already signaling.
Yep. It came up on this car pretty fast.
It came up on them pretty quickly. And we're going to...
That Volvo's kind of driving a Mad Max.
The second that the lane opened, boom. And we are accelerating. It says speed limit 75. I don't think that's right.
As you see, we're doing 78.
79.
I think it drops right before.
Oh, does it drop right? Okay.
No, I think it drops back there.
Okay.
Before the 30 and 40 merge.
Okay, there's our sign, 65. Let's see what it does.
Yeah.
We're doing 80. It's immediately getting over. So it did that because that Camry pulled out into this lane, and it's going to pass him.
So now we're doing speed limit of 65. We are now doing
81.
81.
So that's kind of how Mad Max is. So you can see it's going to be pretty aggressive. As soon as it gets past this red car, it's probably going to turn signal.
Probably not because...
Nope. So there's that Hyundai. Let's see if it tries to get in front of them. Or if it lets them just fly. It actually slowed down some.
Yep.
There we go. Turn signal. It's not making a pretty big gap. Well, now they got over. There it goes. See if it speeds back up. Yeah, so it's back to doing 80.
It seems to be doing 15 over for some reason. We noticed that on the way in, too.
So I'm going to bump this
I understand.
to... I'm actually going to put sloth because I'm just curious. So you can see sloth, it is now going to
put us in the
do
far
the
right,
speed limit. It
in the far
immediately
right
put
lane.
us in the far right lane.
Yep.
And now we're just chilling.
Yep.
Um,
But you made a good point about, in the video, the review of this video, is what do you do when your car's self-driving?
yeah.
Because part of driving is the fun of driving. If the car's in full self-driving on time and you're not supposed to be on your phone, you're not supposed to be texting, what do you do?
I mean, I guess if you have two people in the car, you're just chilling
You're having
and
a
talking.
conversation, yeah. But if you're by yourself, it's
If
kind
you're
of...
by yourself, I guess you're listening to your podcast, you're just looking around,
Yeah.
I guess. I mean, or maybe I don't know. So yeah, sloth, I mean, is pretty just chill. It's lasered in 65. Now suddenly there's no cars around. It's not a lot of traffic.
Yeah. Surprisingly, not a lot of traffic out today.
Yeah, we're about to get back off the interstate. Yeah, I don't know what you're supposed to do, honestly. I mean, we're talking. This is fine.
Because a lot of things, I know we've seen recent things from Elon saying, you know, you can text, you can do that, but there's still state laws you got to pay attention to when stuff like that happens.
Well, yeah, and I mean, and it's interesting, you know, I've not been like super hardcore, like looking straight ahead, whatever, the car's not alerting. I believe, if I remember right, if I do that, it should pretty quickly yell at me.
It has not.
It has not. There it goes. Cabin camera is covered.
Took about 10 seconds.
Anyway.
I would say in the older versions of FSD, it was really sensitive about your eyes.
Yeah.
Like if you took your eyes off the road for 2 or 3 seconds, it started flashing.
I will say, though, it immediately put itself back in self-driving as soon as the camera was not covered.
Yeah.
And you can see it is doing, again, just the speed limit. We're driving very chill. But yeah, and I mean, it's not been nagging me at all to put my hands on the wheel.
And it's kept us in the far right lane.
Right. And we're actually about to get off and then do some city driving again.
But I noticed as soon as you put it into sloth mode, it moved directly over to the far right
it
lane.
immediately got out of that middle lane and is now just
nice Porsche.
chill. Nice Porsche, 911 GT.
Yep.
Let me get off. And this is also, you can tell, it's slowing down.
Yeah.
Very gradually. I'm going to put it into
Now this is odd because this is a yield, but it's not a yield.
It's not a yield because you get your own lane. Let's see what it does. I don't know why there's that yield sign.
Yep, because you do get your own lane.
It did a good job. It navigated it better than most.
And we just got a car pulled out in front of us too.
And it
stopped,
slowed down a little bit. Yeah, it navigated that better than most Arkansans do.
So now the offset has almost kicked in.
And it's kicked into offset. We're doing 39 and a 35. Cool. We're in standard. It's going to get over.
We do have a roundabout coming up here. It looks like it's going to take the front entrance to the store.
Yeah, which makes sense. So it might just park out front.
Yep. Ambulance.
Okay, I was curious if it would pop up on the screen, but it didn't seem to notice that we were too far
Now,
away.
does FSD still do it to where if there's ambulance or flashing lights, it will take you out or just give you a warning? Or does it even do that?
I think I'm not 100% certain. I think I've seen people say it moves off away.
Okay. You have not had to grab the wheel or anything?
I have not. It's fine.
Nope.
And I mean, legitimately, I'm just going to do this. I'm going to talk with my head facing this way for a little while. I'm looking straight. I'm looking forward. I have my eyes turned. I promised. I'm just curious if it pops up on the screen and gets mad.
So not yet. Maybe it can see your eyes.
Can it see my eyes darting back and forth?
It's doing some sort of like retina. Please pay attention to the red.
There we go.
Yep.
So it does still complain. I mean,
Yes.
it still wants you to pay attention, which is good because they don't claim it's
But
unsupervised.
it seemed to be, with my experience with the older FSD and older cars, it seemed to be, it gave you a little more leeway.
Yeah, it's not near as aggressive
Yeah.
at yelling at you.
If you were trying to change the radio station or do something, after about 2 seconds, it would pop up and go, doo-doo-doo, and tell you to pay attention.
See, we're braking. That was a little bit harder brake, but this car was kind of meandering through three
Yes,
lanes just there.
They cut over 3 lanes within like 100 feet.
And they did it slowly.
Yes.
We're at a stop. We got our red lights. You got your visualizations. They can see their lights here.
You
There
see
it
it picks up the medians too. That's
Mhm.
pretty cool. But yeah, this has been really nice.
Yeah, I mean, it has not done anything questionable yet,
Great.
except for maybe the 15 over. But it
Yeah.
is called Mad Max mode.
Yes.
It does what it says on the tin.
So FSD, great for long trips.
Yeah, I mean,
I
this would
used
make
it.
it.
I used it a lot in my car if it was stopping a traffic, because you get that a lot where I drive from school to work, get a lot of stopping of traffic in the mornings. It's nice to put it when you're going 5-10 miles an hour. It can adjust and things like that. I would be curious to see how Mad Max works in stop and go traffic.
Yeah, I'd be very
Does
curious.
Does it weave around a lot?
I'd be very curious if I'm sure the videos exist out there of
Yes.
someone who lives in somewhere like Dallas or
Yes.
Atlanta or New York or wherever where they
Where
get
the
actual
speed limit
heavy
is 60, but you got to do 85 to
and
keep
they
up.
get actual heavy traffic or whatever. I'd be curious to know how well like Mad Max mode, like if it actually knifes through traffic very well. Or does it kind of just throw its hands up and it just be a kind of a more basic system?
Yep.
I feel like it probably, based on that experience,
Yep.
it probably would pretty aggressively try to knife through traffic.
Yep. We got a roundabout coming up.
Got a roundabout coming up.
We'll be
We're
taking
gonna
the
hit third
fourth-
exit.
Actually, fourth.
Second exit.
Well, according to there, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, but I don't think
Oh,
that's
okay.
right. Unless they've added another one.
1,
2.
2.
Taking the third one.
Anyway,
was really
navigated
good.
roundabout perfectly fine. I mean, it's a pretty simple roundabout, not anything too crazy.
Haven't noticed it trying to get too close to curbs or anything like
No,
that.
it's been pretty
Yep.
decent. It's been very human-like in how it's kind of navigated the actual.
Which is what we've seen reports that
Yeah.
with version 14, it's more human-like. So as we are popping up here to evolve on the right, see what it attempts to do.
You think Colin will let me take us to Nashville tomorrow?
I don't think Hans let you take it to Nashville tomorrow.
I mean, FSD will drive. It'll be safe.
I
It's
know.
not going to wreck. It'll be fine.
See what it tries to do.
Let's see where it goes. Okay, it's going to park out front. It's going to most likely back into the parking spot.
Probably just keep it out here for them because they have it on display. I asked them on display. Look at this.
Doo-doo-doo.
Look at that. See, so is the parking lot new in 14? Because I don't think it would do that.
Yes, that is
before.
new.
Okay, gotcha.
And that's part of too when you come in. It asks you if you're parking at, if you want to do park
Park
at
or curb.
curbside or just
Yeah.
pull up curbside.
So if you choose
in a way.
curbside, it will parallel park it for you, basically.
Well, no,
well-
I think if I'm remembering correctly, curbside is it kind of gets you there,
Okay, gotcha.
and then
okay.
you do the rest. And then when you have it on park, though, it did have the option for where'd it go? I guess you have to be actually moving. Is it a parking lot or is it a parking garage?
Okay, I did see that feature. So yeah.
But yeah, we're here.
We're here.
How do you feel?
That was perfect. Not jerky, not sure what it needs to do. It was great, flawless. It was just like a human was driving.
Yeah.
Maybe even better than a human was driving. I know you're driving. It probably
Yeah.
did better than you did. So,
Yeah, Mad Max mode had big ultimate energy. It was doing a
Yes.
good job at driving like a local would here.
Yep.
Get it out on 6:30, it would have been right at home.
It would have right at home, yeah. All right, so we want to know your thoughts. If you've been experiencing with driving with FSD, with the latest hardware, it's hardware 4, FSD version 14, let us know and put them in the comments. We'd like to hear your thoughts and your experiences with it. Until then, we will see you again in another EV Geek Studio review. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification icon so you know when new content like this drops, and we'll see you in another video here shortly. So long, everyone.
Bye.